Hi, I'm Kevin Murphy.
And I'm Bill Corbett.
We're
from the film crew, like Kevin was about to say.
And you're watching Ass.
No.
Dread Central.
Dread Central.
Dread Central.
Where you can say ass.
We're not murderers, Mr. Vaughn. We are survivors.
Why are you doing this?
As I explained to your partner, you must be purged. Usually this is done over a period of a few days. But as we have less than an hour before our scheduled transition, we must accelerate a procedure. Again, my apologies. Now, this may hurt a little, but trust me when I say it's for your own good.
Hi, I'm Buzz Wallach. This is for DreadCentral.com. I'm here with Dan Myrick, co-director of the Blair Witch Project and director of The Believers. How's it going, Dan?
Very good, man. Having a great time.
This is your first time at Comic-Con?
Yep, first time. Just did Fangoria a little while ago, and now we're doing Comic-Con. The Believers revolves around these two paramedics that go out on this call, and this girl and her mom is kind of laying at this gas station. They come to help them, and as they're helping them, this truck pulls up, and these cult members jump out and kidnap them. And they find out very quickly that it's a doomsday cult. And one of the paramedics is trying to fight his way out, and the other paramedic starts to buy into the ideology of the cult. And towards the end, I won't give it away, but something happens towards the end that just kind of turns everything on its head. But that's the gist of it.
No, I mean, what kind of research did you do for the film?
Well, as much research as you can do. I mean, we've read a lot of books. So of course the internet was a huge resource for me. Looked into Heaven's Gate and these kinds of doomsday cults, Jim Jones, things like that, and just kind of got into the kind of the psychology as to why people kind of buy into these ideologies and what makes them so attractive, and took a little bit of that and kind of turned it on its head and wanted to challenge the viewers' preconceptions about what cults are, and that's what The Believers kind of does. I hope. That is what
so a little more than what Google can give us then.
Yeah, I mean, at face value, I think Believers is just a good old-fashioned thriller and psychological thriller. But underneath is ask the question, what are cults, and what if our preconceptions about a cult aren't necessarily right, and so we challenge a little bit of that in this movie, and I think it's kind of fun to do that.
Cool. All right. Well, can you tell me anything about the Blair Witch prequel that's in the works?
Well, it's not really in the works. I know Ed and I want to do it, and we've certainly pitched it to Lionsgate, who has the rights to Blair Witch. But we think it would be cool to do, an idea, a movie, kind of based on the original mythology of the whole Blair Witch story, and so hopefully they'll respond to that, and that would be great. But so we'll see.
I hear you have two independent films that are in the can and ready to be released. What can you tell us about those?
Well, one is called Solstice, which I shot the April before last, and that's supposed to be coming out here pretty soon. And another one that I'm very excited about called The Objective, which we shot in Morocco, and I'm editing that right now. So I hope that'll be coming out probably in the spring. But that's basically revolves around this group of special forces guys that are in Afghanistan, led by the CIA guy that's looking for this UFO, basically, and they come upon something. Our special forces guy, they're fighting something they just aren't trained to fight, and so it's kind of a supernatural sci-fi thriller that revolves around this kind of special forces team in Afghanistan. So it's a little timely, but at the same time, it's a cool thriller, and I'm very excited about that one.